And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are awful at this today. Good Lord.
That's his fault.
Sure, blame Jess this time.
Mm-hmm. Was her fault.
Mm-hmm. So, when we last left our heroes, having discovered that Shade had been taken by the bounty hunter Raynor, the party decided to leave post-haste, but not without a few goodbyes before leaving. Pavo ensuring that his mentor was safe, and Eli saying a heartfelt goodbye to his parents until they meet again in Trellis. But then, they were off, deciding to cross the Forbidden Sands desert to try and make up for some time. Spending a few days traveling, they finally hit the coast where they came across a small fishing village of turtles. There they met a timid turtle, female, named Susie, and her brother, Crimmy, the rock star. While Susie was more of a shy individual, her brother and his friends seemed quite eager to chat with the new arrivals over a keg of ale. As the party inquired if there was a way for safe travel across the canal to Hansor, Susie's brother Crimmy asked for a trade. While gold was first offered, this seemed to have little to no impact on the turtle for bargaining. And so, for the first time of the entire campaign, Lucy finally used the Shield of Expression to barter it away for her voyage. Thanks, Lucy. As our heroes mounted the long piece of driftwood the turtles referred to as a boat, Crimmy, Susie, and the boys started to pull the party across the clear blue waters. The first half of the trip seemed to hold no events, until the water's edge rose a huge giant crab along with several other crabs that were not as huge or giant, exactly as Susie had suggested. A battle commenced with the heroes easily able to outmaneuver the crab and its minions. After another hour of travel, the party finally made it to the docks of Hansor, where they met one of the dock greeters. The greeter proceeded to explain the current weekly laws, including insulting everyone you meet, as well as the ban on lambs mating within the town. Along with the greeter, a bulking knight in silver, gold, and burnt copper armor with a purple tunic stood as guard without saying a word. With questions answered, the party ventured forth into the city proper to take all of its sights and sounds in, but first to locate Shade. Ollie cast a location spell on Shade, only to discover that he was being held in a massive, well-kept building with a magical flashing sign out front that read, "The Brass Flamingo." And so, our story continues. As the party stands out front of this towering building, you take in its majesty. It seems to be built out of a silverish white limestone, perfectly polished. Small bits of gold ornamenting all around the different troughs and eaves. You watch as a number of individuals of different races, sizes, and shapes begin to make their way in and out of the strange building. Some laughing, having a good time, others seeming very upset and disgruntled. What would you all like to do?
Well, this is the place. He's got to be in here.
Hey, well, let's go get him.
Yeah.
We'll get recognized.
Yeah, what did
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
This seems
By
like
Raynor?
a strange situation. What did Shade say it looked like where he was?
Dark.
It's the dark.
It doesn't exactly look like a dark place.
Maybe he has a bag over his head.
There's that.
I suppose that
Or
could
is it
be
in
true.
Closet or a room that's with the lights
Locked
off.
up somewhere.
Yeah.
Cellar in the basement.
Right. Well, how do we want to go about doing this then?
Well, might as well just see if we can just get in.
Out of game, did Shay tell us that it was Lucius that's after him? Like, do we know that?
We know it
no.
because of me. What?
I don't think he told you.
knows. He
I
didn't
don't
tell
think
you.
he said.
No.
Okay.
That.
All right.
In the scry, though, he was talking to Shade, and he said that he's taking him for his bounty.
Yeah,
So
actually, I think.
So we do know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would know that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What? I thought he was captured by Rainer.
He
Yeah,
was.
but Rainer
captured by-
let it slip while we were scrying on him that the bounty came from Lucius.
Oh, yes. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess they're not looking for all of us. Strange, because we were all involved.
Also,
the bounty is
he-
it's from my dad. If anyone
Yeah,
could
I
talk
know.
him out of it, it should be me.
Okay.
True.
hopefully.
I just don't want to tip anybody off if we're trying to get him out of here.
If we are
Well-
worried about being seen, I could do something about it if you think it's necessary.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just bringing it up for discussion.
Well, it looks like
Like-
a big, flashy building. So do you think they're even going to notice us? There must be like thousands of people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we're just
Well,
go about
thousands
our
of
thing,
people.
try to blend in
that's-
like we're part of the patrons.
It's a lot of eyes, also.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, all
Lucy,
those eyes
what
could be
can
out
you
here
do?
too. So,
I might toss on a little baby disguise.
baby disguise.
I
Like
mean,
you
just a
gonna
little
look like a
thing.
baby?
Nothing elaborate. Nothing elaborate.
You're gonna make yourself taller.
Shut up, Lucy.
That would be pretty elaborate.
I could do
Shut
my
up,
hair
Trix.
different.
Lucy, what are you thinking?
Well, I mean, if you really wanted to get in disguise, I could do something that would be pretty effective, lasts a long time, so wouldn't have to worry about it.
Might be helpful as a plan B, just in case we
Yeah,
gotta sneak around
that'll
somewhere
be.
once we're in.
I agree. That'll be Plan B. If we need to, we'll all sneak around a corner and we'll make something happen. We'll use a code word. What's a good code word?
You look
Yeah,
real
you
excited.
you
so
look
why
like you
don't you
got
share
something
with
in
the
mind.
class?
No, I don't have a code word. I'm just so excited that we're making a code word together. We're working as a team and as a family.
Well, what's the
Alright.
code word?
Well, I
don't
think
know.
the code word should
Friendship.
be overzealous, maybe. What do y'all think?
Okay. That sounds good. Sounds good.
Cool.
Right.
Okay.
Well, without further ado, and then I'll start walking up at least.
As
Follow?
you all begin to make your way forward into the building, having just had this conversation, you feel more in depth or more in tune with your plan and the potential ability to disguise yourself, staying stealthy along the way. Thanks to chat, you will all receive inspiration and have advantage for every stealth check you make this session.
Oh, shoot.
Mm.
I'm basically invisible.
Making your way up to the front doors, you take note of the beautiful mirror-like finish on the very large front doors on the way in. Lucy, as you reach forward, you grab onto the handle, a beautiful brass handle. Pulling it open, your eyes almost deceive you as you look inside and seem that you're outside once again.
Are y'all seeing this?
What's going on? I'll lean over.
As you look in further, you see a number of individuals walking around in what looks like a very quaint and luxurious beach setting.
It's the beach. Come on, guys. And Alara will push through and run through.
Running through the front doors, you now take notice of a number of signs, lights flashing all around you. An uproar from all of the individuals that seem to be walking through this place. But most importantly, you take note of a beautiful fountain that stands directly in the front. A large rock, seemingly made of gold, with a beautiful mermaid that sits atop it, singing a siren song. As soon as it hits your ears, Eli, you feel a warmth inside of you. Whether it's the song or the beauty of the mermaid itself, you feel a little bit more inspired. You have received Bardic Inspiration. Which I can't see.
Thanks, Justin.
As you continue to walk forward, an individual walks up to you. One you've not encountered before of his kind. A very large, hulking individual with two heads, both wearing top hats. The left side speaks first.
Welcome to the Brass Flamingo. May where all your gambling and pleasures be.
The other head turns to him and says,
No. It's pleasures and gambling. No. It's gambling and pleasures.
The two start to bicker with one another as you stand in front of them, confused.
I look at Alara.
It can be both. It's okay. Hi, my name's Alara. And she'll curtsy.
Lara. Welcome to the Brass Flamingo, where all your gambling and pleasure are needs are met.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. We're just tourists here, just looking around. Where's like the coolest spot to hang?
Well, it is very warm in here, but the coolest spot, where's the cold place here? I don't know. In the corner over there? Yeah.
You're doing great, pal.
On the corner over there. You can go there. You can go to the spa. You can go to the bar. And plenty of games to be had. There's a place you can eat.
Is there like more than one floor? Like, is there a basement and an upstairs, or like, is it just one floor?
Oh, yeah. There's a down, and then there's two ups.
And what's down?
Oh, that's where the shows happen.
What kind of shows?
Well, usually it's dinner and a show. They do put on performances and what do you call them? Glaminators? The glaminators?
Gladiators?
Yeah,
Laminators?
that's the word. Gladiators.
Oh.
What's upstairs? They got like a VIP section or something?
Oh, yeah, if you spend money, lots of gold, you could stay there. There's places to sleep, and shower, and poop. Yeah.
Did you say poop? Did he say poop? Oh.
He did.
I think
Oh,
he
alright.
did.
I think you did.
I thought I heard it. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good to know.
So
Wow.
who's the gladiator tonight? Is there like a flyer or something? Or how do we find that out if we want to go to the show?
Yeah, is there tickets or?
Usually you have to be invited. You know, spend
Well,
some
invite us.
time, spend some money. And then you get invited.
Oh, who does the inviting?
Oh, well, that's the Countess. Countess Gigi.
Countess
Okay.
Gigi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's she at?
Oh, she's around. She's always watching.
All right.
Okay. Does she have like a favorite thing? Like, could I buy her something from like the gift shop? Or like, does she have a favorite color? Maybe like I could win her something.
She likes gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Who doesn't?
okay.
And
Okay. Well,
she's made of blue.
made of blue. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
And she's
Okay.
got the big tail. You can't miss her.
You sound
Okay.
a little out of breath. Maybe you should sit down. You've been working real hard, doing a good job here. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, don't get into trouble.
We will stay so far away from that.
Yeah. What happens if we do though? Is there somewhere that they like put you away?
I mean, usually they go downstairs.
We don't want to go down there. Can
Oh,
anyone just go down?
Joe's down
and
there
look,
though.
We're downstairs.
In the stairs. Down the stairs.
They got like prison cells or something.
No.
Pretty grungy down there. No?
Yeah?
Yeah. No?
No.
I think
What's
that's
going on?
about it.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We will see you later.
Mhm.
Enjoy your stay. And spend
Thanks.
money.
Okay.
As
Yeah, we
he
got that.
takes off his hat, almost in unison, they both do at the same time and bow, tipping their hat to you.
Laura double curtsies.
I'll just bow as well.
You're like kind of a shuddery nod, like. Then I'd like to walk just out of earshot of what I'm assuming is an Eton. That's the vibe I got anyway. And kind of like motion to huddle.
Group huddle. Group huddle.
Yeah. It's like a big hug, right? So the way I see it, we have two options here.
Mhm.
One, we sneak downstairs, and I can only assume that that's hopefully where you would be. If that doesn't work, I figure it must be upstairs, and to do that, we have to be VIP. Now, I know a lot more about being VIP, so
Mm.
believe me when I say what we have to do is lose a lot of money in the casino.
Okay.
Hmm.
I have lots of money to
Or
spare.
at least bet big. You know, we need to get the Countess Gigi's attention somehow.
Why didn't we just
Okay.
ask if he saw someone with a wooden arm?
Well, is
That
anyone
would
else?
be an admission of
Association.
association. Thank you, Eli. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Anyone else worried that Shade might be the gladiator?
That thought did cross my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, that's best case scenario. He can handle himself. He'll be all right.
Eli? He was
What?
kidnapped.
It's a compliment.
Well, I mean, he can. What if it's like,
Well,
non-human
that's fine.
fighter?
Well, let's
Either
figure
way.
let's figure what we want to do first, right? We don't know. Let's game plan.
Okay, game plan.
game
okay,
plan
let's just go
A.
downstairs.
I
We
think we
sneak
should just
downstairs.
casually walk downstairs.
It
Because-
sounds like you have to be invited to go
Invited.
down to the show.
Oh, right.
So we
Okay.
either start gambling and gamble big, or
Right.
try
and
to
hope for an invitation.
sneak downstairs.
Okay. How much money do we have?
I have a couple hundred platinum, maybe.
Yeah, I have 480 platinum.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, I got 500 platinum,
Same.
793 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want-
I'm not gonna
Let's
say
do
how
some
much I have.
gambling.
I kept 100.
Okay.
So, all in favor of sneaking?
What? Mm,
I mean,
Yeah, let's
we can
see.
just
I don't-
walk down there and see what happens.
that's true.
I guess, yeah, we could do a preliminary action like that. Sure.
Yeah, we could try and make friends with people. Sometimes just being nice, they let you do things.
Let's go for it.
What if you just sent Shadow down there to look at things?
Who's Shadow?
That would
Spy
be-
downstairs.
Lucy, Shadow's my
I remember.
familiar.
Yeah, I've only seen it the one time.
He's not too familiar with him.
And it's been a while.
God. Oh. Okay, I could do that. But then, I'm going to be blind for a little bit. So, Lucy,
that'd be
can you
nice.
just
Yeah,
What?
yeah. What do you need from me?
can you just make sure that I don't fall over or weird things don't happen to me when I'm blind?
Sure. I'll hold
Okay.
your arms.
Oh, awkward. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Actually, should I use a spell or should I take 10 minutes? I should use a spell, right?
Time
Oh,
could
no.
be a
I
factor.
can't. It's not prepared. I have to do it as a ritual, which takes 10 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Would we prefer to just try walking down there?
Maybe
Right, we
it's
can
gonna.
just play down. They don't know that we know that you're not supposed to go downstairs, and then
They don't know what we know, but we know what they know that they don't know about us. I love it. All right. Let's go.
Okay, not summoning Shadow right now, or should I start doing that?
Can you do it and walk
Who's Shadow?
at the same time?
I don't know,
Right.
Dave.
Can you float
Yeah.
and meditate at the same time?
Can I do a ritual and walk at the same time?
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Also, you don't.
Thought I'd ask.
You probably don't want to do a magical ritual in the middle of a casino.
Everyone's
That doesn't
do
Just
it.
saying.
Pina coladas over at the beach, and you're just like, with your candles and the satanic symbol.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're sneaking then.
No, we're walking.
We're walking.
Walking
Oh.
first.
Okay, walking first.
Because
Friends.
if we get caught, we can just be like, oh, excuse us, and turn around
Just
and walk
play
down.
dumb.
Exactly.
The only negative side of doing this is that we may be first suspects later if something goes wrong. But that's
But if
fine.
we also get caught sneaking, then we're automatically going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Also true.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's give it a shot.
Act like we belong.
Okay.
Okay. As you
If-
make your.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if it looks like they're creating enough of a distraction, I'm just gonna slip right past them.
Past us?
Okay.
Yeah.
As you begin to make your way forward past the what you would assume is the reception area, you look over to the left-hand side and see a beautiful, large, tiki-esque bar onto your left. A little bit down the way to the right-hand side, you now take notice of a number of tables that seem to be spread out over the sandy beaches of this interior. Continuing onward, you make it to, strangely enough, a set of stairs that seemingly leads to nowhere. Directly beside those stairs, you see a massive, heavy iron door with two individuals standing beside it. The two
Can we go talk to
individuals...
them? Sorry.
Sure. As you begin to approach, the two individuals take note of you immediately. This area is off limits until a little later this evening. Invitation only,
Oh.
of course.
Oh, that's too bad. I was excited to go. Do you know how we can get an invitation for sure? Do you give out invitations?
No. You'll want to speak to the Countess.
Oh, we can talk to her. Where is she?
She's around.
Okay.
Figured as much.
Okay. What time is the show at? We just got here. We really don't want to miss it.
When the show starts. Now, please, move along.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think, as we're walking away, I think the best option would be what you were saying. Start gambling and get noticed.
Yeah, I don't see how we're gonna sneak past 2 guards and a giant iron door.
Well, apparently the Countess sees everything. So why don't we just right in the sand in the middle of the casino? Can we please talk to the Countess?
That
know,
might be interesting.
That's one idea.
That's an excellent idea, Ollie. Why don't you go do that?
You guys
We'll
think
watch.
What if we use like a distraction? What if I like bust open the jar of farts in here or something and get them to evacuate?
No, we want them not to evacuate. We want them to find us and invite us.
No, I mean
Yeah.
the guards in front of the door. If I drop the jar
What
of
if the-
farts, get them to move.
I
What
don't
if
know.
the
I think
fart
we
is
should
so
get an
big, though?
invite. Yeah, we should try to get an invite
All
first.
right.
I have another idea.
fine.
I've seen people back home do this when they're from a particular family of royalty or importance. What I can't do is, because I think they might know my father here since he's doing dealings and stuff, is if we go up to the door and I say, "Do you know who I am?"
Oh, sometimes
Yeah.
that works.
And if they say no, then what?
Then I tell them.
Hmm.
And then maybe they'll let us in.
Why don't you just still try it? We're right
Okay.
here.
Well, also the show isn't started yet.
It's not till later.
Okay, so we'll wait until people start going in the door. If we haven't gotten an invite then we send Ollie to threaten them slightly.
I like that. I like that as that's a good backup plan. If we don't have an invitation by then. Actually, I imagine your name probably would carry a lot of weight around here.
Mhm.
What proof would you have to show?
Yeah.
I have.
Driver's license?
I was gonna say my face, but I don't have my face anymore. I have a different face, which is my face, but it's not the face that they would know. So
But can't you just
Good
move
question.
back to it?
I do have my holy relic, the symbol of Gibble. I mean, I guess my father would only really recognize it, but someone else might.
Like a guard in a casino?
I don't know. Honestly, the only person that would recognize anything on me is my father. Maybe if we find him, if no one's allowed in here, he might be in the casino somewhere.
Well, the important thing when name dropping, not that I'm familiar by any means, but it's just to have confidence. So if it comes to that, make sure you are confident.
Or you could try dropping the name to the Countess. That
Yeah.
might get us
That might
some
work.
clout too.
Could help too.
Yeah.
People in high places tend to know each other.
So
All right, I
back
guess
to
we're
the sand
gambling?
Idea.
I guess we're gambling.
Yeah. Are we
Alright, I'll
all
go start
gambling
writing.
like one person should gamble? Or are we all gambling separately? I'm really bad at gambling.
Well, we
'cause-
all want to get an invitation, so I think it would be best if we look like a group of friends
Yeah.
Yeah.
that are all,
Mhm.
high rollers, is what they call it.
Oh,
we are.
Okay.
Let's
I
give it a
got
shot.
it.
We'll walk up to the nearest table, I guess.
All right.
We're coming for you, Shade.
Oh God. Poor Swiss.
Or we lose all our money and get kicked out.
Jade is
One or
just
the
being
other.
tortured as we speak.
Yeah.
Shall we draw on the
7! Who
sand?
cares what's happening to Shade?
Meanwhile, just jumper cables.
The lights flicker every now and then.
As you begin to make your way over to one of the tables, you take note of what most of you would recognize as a tabaxi individual wearing fine white robes and a bit of a visor-like cap. As you begin to approach, a few of the individuals who were playing at the table begin to leave, some seeming a little upset over the amount of money that they might have just lost.
Ah, welcome, folks. Welcome. Might I say, you all look like beslumbering, odorous miscreants.
Thank you.
Mm.
And you look like the
Thanks.
ward of a backside of a donkey.
Many thank yous. Many thank yous. Do you wish to play a game of Dragon Bones?
Dragon.
Yes.
Sounds
Yeah.
like. Would you mind explaining the rules?
Of course.
For my
The-
friends, of course.
Yes, yes, of course.
He begins to put what looks like a square dice or rock directly in front of you. Each one of the sides have what look like different dots on them, ranging from 1 dot to 6.
You roll these. I roll 3 of them. If yours match mine, you win. If they don't, you lose. Depending on how many they match is how much you will win.
Know this game. All right. Quick point of reference. Did we manage to notice how much people that just got up, how much they were betting? Like, did we manage to catch like what he pulled in as they were leaving?
I'm going to say make a retroactive perception check for me.
Yeah.
As he's doing this,
It's a
I'm gonna just start
14.
writing in the sand.
A 14, where it's difficult to know exactly how much was there. You did see a large pile of gold.
Okay. Well, everyone ready?
So ready. Do you think I should just bet 100 platinum?
I think the more you bet, the bigger the impact, really. So, all right. Is there a max bet or anything like that?
Well, I don't think there's enough that you have on you that we wouldn't be able to match. If not double, triple, or more.
Oh, I don't know about that. Lucy comes from a really rich family.
It's true. It's true. Quite prestigious in my own right. And I'll slap down 100 platinum on the table.
The tabaxi's eyes grow wide.
Oh, 100 platinum on your first roll. Are you sure you want to bet that much?
Feeling lucky.
Make another perception check for me.
Nat 20 for 24.
Hey.
Nat 20.
That's average.
You do take note of the individual making a bit of a side glance. As your head turns over, you see another individual looking to be human or half-elf, wearing very fine clothes and a mass amount of jewelry. The man gives a slight nod before the tabaxi looks back towards all of you.
Well, of course, if that's your bet, go ahead and make your first roll. Lucy, was it?
Yes, yes.
Pleasure to meet you. I am Talos.
Pleasure is mine. So I'm rolling 1d6.
1d6.
Okay. Would you like to know what it is?
I would.
It's a 3.
A 3. And by the way, these rolls, I forgot to do this in the first place, were brought to us none other than our sponsored roller for the evening, first and foremost, Crimson Rockstar. Thank you so much. for the gifted sub, my friend. As Talos rolls the 3 dice in front of you, you watch as they come up as a 6, a 4, and a 4.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, my friends. It looks like you're
don't-
out.
Don't apologize. Such is the state of the game, right?
Yes, of course. Of course.
I feel a winner all the same. And Lucy will get up, nod to the rest of the party, and start eyeing up and down the other character there.
Okay. Is there something specific that you're looking for?
Trying to make eye contact.
Okay.
And if we do manage to make eye contact, we'll do a sort of like knowing nod.
Okay.
And like kind of a cheeky smile.
Okay. As you get up, the individual does look over in your direction, and you do give a nod. He gives a bit of a smirk before turning his head and looking around the rest of the casino.
All right, you're up. And he'll nudge Alara into the
Okay.
seat.
All right. Well, I'm way luckier than that guy, and she'll slap down 100 platinum.
Okay. He puts a dice directly in front of you.
Of course, ladies first.
Oh, wait. Before I roll, I'm going to curtsy and do a spin. It's my good luck charm, and I'll spin into the roll. Oh, man. I rolled a 1.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sounds about
I know.
right.
It just it feels
Anytime
Literally
she
every-
does it, it's a low roll.
Literally every time.
A 1.
Mhm.
Well, they say 1 is good luck.
As he picks the 3 dice up off the table again, he rolls them one more time. You watch it come up. A 5, a 3, and a 1.
Ooh.
Amazing. Now what?
Yes.
The
How much do I win?
The tabaxi looks down at the table and looks back up at you, glancing over to the individual again, looking a little worried at this point.
You are a winner.
As he reaches behind his little desk table and puts 100 platinum in front of you.
Oh, don't worry. We're just going to bet it again for fun. This is pocket change for us.
Pocket change.
Say,
Yeah.
say, let it ride.
Let it ride.
Whisper into Alara's ear.
I personally have no gambling experience. So any outside references are appreciated. Let it ride.
Let it ride. Oh, okay. By all
So that's
means.
200 platinum.
Yes, I'm well aware of the amounts. It is my job to know these things, of course. Like I said,
Oh, I'm
ladies,
just really good at math.
clearly. You said your name was Alara.
Yeah, she'll curtsy. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Alara. Please, by all means.
And he motions towards
Oh.
your dice in front of you.
Oh, I better do the spin again, right?
Right.
No.
Yes.
No.
It worked the
Okay.
first time.
Okay, I'll spin.
Okay?
Okay, it's a 3 this time. What?
I could just read his face.
Oh, okay.
You watch as he rolls the 3 dice, landing on a 4, a 3, and a 3.
Oh, big money, big money, big money.
Redemption arc from episode 1, Alara gambling.
Okay.
Definitely catching the attention of somebody now.
She's playing the long game.
If you'll excuse me,
He looks over to the individual and gives a little bit of a nod, a look of panic on his face, worse than it was before.
I need to speak with my supervisor about the amount. We don't keep that much at the table, of course.
I thought you said there was no max bet. that
No,
we
no,
could-
no max bet here. We do not keep that amount laying around, of course.
Right. We'll do please hurry because we were gonna stick around. We heard about a possible show, but we need an invite, and if we can't get that, I'm afraid we will have to be on our way. And I hate to leave the casino ahead. You know.
It's all right,
makes me
Talos.
look bad.
I will take it from here. Pleasure to meet you all, and congratulations on all of your winnings. You now see the man, the half-elf, making his way over towards you. My name is Marius. I oversee many of the tables here. Might I say you've had some very good luck so far.
I'm very lucky. And she'll spin, make her dress sparkle.
That is a
little
beautiful
lady luck here.
That is a beautiful dress that you have.
Thank you. I've been meaning, there's like little tears. I've been meaning to get it fixed. But I just haven't had the time yet. But
Of
once it's
course.
fixed, it's gonna look even better.
Yes, and well, might I say, it smells of pickles and moths.
But the best kind, right?
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before we give your earnings, I must say that we've never seen you here before. Are you new in town?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, is there anywhere you're staying in particular?
Not yet. Is there somewhere we should stay?
We do have accommodations here that you would be more than welcome to, each of you, of course.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yes. They are
Are
very
they nice
lovely.
though?
They are the top of Hansor has.
Oh, okay. Because we only stay in really nice places. So, okay.
We would be happy to provide you with lodging while you are here, of course.
What about we keep hearing about this really awesome show. We're trying to go to it, but people keep saying we can't go. How do we get to the show?
Well, that is by invitation by the Countess, directly.
Oh,
If you're interested, perhaps I can make arrangements for you to meet with the Countess.
wow, that would be amazing. And Alara will give him like 20 platinum.
Count us in.
Why, yes, thank you, of course. I will make the arrangements for you. If you would stay here, go to the bar to enjoy drinks, of course, they would be on the house.
Amazing.
That's very kind of you.
I will have her meet you there shortly.
Perfect.
Thanks.
And your winnings?
Yeah.
Yes, those will be delivered to you as well shortly.
Great.
Well, thank
Thanks
you
so
very
much.
much. Also, your jewelry makes you look rather frumpy and distasteful.
Many thanks. Many thanks.
I like this city. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It suits you.
That was
A
great,
little
by
too
the way.
So does that mean she just won
Did you see that?
400 because
Did
of
you
the
guys
two?
see that?
No,
Just-
technically,
we're fine.
out of game, she won 600 platinum.
Yeah.
Crazy. Aren't you
Um,
guys so proud of me?
while we wait, does anyone else want
Oh,
to
well done.
Thanks, Ollie.
give it a shot or
Nah,
Give what a
not a
shot.
gambler.
tricks? Seems like your kind of thing.
Yeah. Maybe I'll give it a go. Sure.
By all means. Sure, there's another table here.
Talos pushes the dice now over to Trix.
Oh,
Of
I thought he
course.
walked away. My bad.
If you're happy, if you'd like to make your bet, my dear.
And copper.
Bam! Slams it down with a confidence. Takes one of her spoons out.
This one's a really nice one.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out 60 platinum.
Okay. He pushes the dice directly in front of you. After you, my dear.
All right. That's a 6.
Talos picks up the 3 dice again, rolling them. You watch as a 4, and a 5 come up.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you had a 6.
Not as much
'cause
luck
you didn't
as your
spin.
friend. Yes, perhaps you should have spun.
All right.
Would you
Welcome
like
the
to go
loser
again?
Circle. Lucille put his arm around Trix.
Yeah, I'll give it one more go. I'll bet 40. Make it a nice round 100.
Of course. He pushes the dice once again in front of you. After you.
All right, that looks like a 3.
You watch once again as the dice hit the table, almost in slow motion, as it lands on a 2, a 3, and a 3.
Nice.
Oh man!
Hey,
Nice.
there we are.
Lucky number
Alright.
3.
Another big winner. He reaches behind the table once more, producing your earnings. You have received 80 platinum coins for it.
Amazing.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you
While
so
while
much.
they're gambling, can we see the stairs up? Like, can we see where people are going upstairs? What kind of characters look like they're coming in and out of there?
Make a perception check for me. This roll brought to us. I keep missing these things. The last few rolls from
wait, that was
Rowdy
the wrong
Crimson
one.
and Cross the Streams. This roll, once again, sponsored by
No,
Cross the
not
Streams.
one. Man, I rolled so low. Okay, that's a 4.
4.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
With
too
all
short.
of too short to see the stairs? What?
There's people around me.
While there was just too much happening, too much excitement, a little bit too much platinum going back and forth that has kept your attention. You did not take note of anybody coming up or down the stairs.
Alright. I'll keep an eye out. I want to see what's happening up there.
Okay?
All right, I'm gonna step away from the table.
Don't.
What?
You're gonna steal some shit.
Fucking stealing some shit. Oh, is it obviously out of character?
No.
Me.
I was just gonna quickly, before we start walking wherever we're walking, just
To the
grab
bar?
a drink. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to the bar.
We're going to the
Yeah.
bar. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just heading there anyway. Okay.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
where we're
Yeah.
supposed to meet up with our contact.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, let's go get a drink. They're on the house.
On the house. Amazing. Best kind.
Yeah.
Thought they were at the bar.
Maybe they have chocolate milk here. Oh my gosh, Ollie. That just Jesus Christ. Okay.
They might. They have fancy things, and chocolate milk seems quite fancy.
Yeah. Okay,
All
let's
right.
go.
And I'm assuming you're walking and
What do we
talking at
got?
this point.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The party makes their way over to the bar. Shade. It's been a few hours since you've arrived in a strange dark room. No one has come to speak with you yet, nor has Raynor showed up once more. When you begin to hear a creak as the door swings open, standing in front of you, you see what looks like to be a guard, more akin to a mercenary, wearing heavy leather armor, studded, all black. He throws a bowl down on the floor in front of you. The inside looks very mushy and doesn't smell appetizing at all.
Eat up, boy. You're going to need your strength.
What for?
You'll see soon enough. But first,
Oh, please go ahead.
your armor, weapons. Strip them.
I didn't know I still had them. Okay. I still had my weapons. Hold on.
You have been chained for the most part.
Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of chained right now, so
He walks over to you, pulling out a set of keys and undoing the manacles around your wrists. He holds up a sword. Now, strip. Armor, weapons, off.
let me get this right. I'm in the room, I have my armors, I have my two
Oh
swords,
my
and there's
God.
only one guy with one sword in front of me.
Yep.
You're in a cell, right?
And an anti-magic ring around your neck.
Yeah.
That too.
Oh my God, Dave.
Not, not using my ankle.
Mortal Kombat.
So I'll take out my swords, spin them, and it's like, shall we have a go at it?
You will not make it out of here alive.
I didn't say I was leaving.
On the floor, now. I run out of patience.
I stubbed my two swords on the floor. Take off my armor, put it on the floor, and stand.
Good. Wrists.
So proud.
Put my wrist in front.
This full character
as you do.
development right now.
He begins to put the manacles back around your wrists.
When he comes in front of me, I'm going to try to headbutt him.
Yeah.
All right.
Close.
Go ahead and
I
make an
said
attack
bye.
roll for me.
Oh God, this is not going to go well.
More fun that way.
Yeah.
That would be a 14.
14. As you lean back and wind up to headbutt the individual, you watch in very quick cessation as his hand almost appears without moving directly in front, grabbing your head. He throws you back against the wall. You find yourself being tossed like a rag doll against the wall. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
It was just a sneeze.
Like I said, you will not leave alive if you try that again. Eat your food.
As he picks up your equipment and walks out the door. The door
But
you
is-
hear the sorry?
Does the food look worse than grubs or not?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
As you look down at the awful food in front of you, you hear a voice call out from outside of the cell.
You tried to put the moves on that one? I could hear the slam against the wall from here. What's your name, new guy?
New guy is fine.
Well, new guy it is then.
Nice to meet you, old guy.
Old guy, no. Call me Rock.
Hey, Rock.
What are you here for?
Wrong place, wrong time.
Well, sounds like the rest of us. By the
So
way,
what's happening?
do you know how to fight by chance?
I have my moments.
Good. Eat the slop in front of you. You're gonna need your strength for tonight.
I'm just gonna sit and do not eat.
Okay. As you begin to sit in quiet contemplation, you hear Rock begin to hum and whistle a little tune. As you sit there, becoming more and more annoyed from this invisible individual, you begin to feel a slight scratching on your arm.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please.
56.
56. Okay. You sit in silence as you scratch your arm, wondering exactly where Trix is. You become a little bit concerned about her well-being.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh, who cares?
Bug does.
Back at the bar,
Just
all
leave
of
him
you
with those emotions.
Well, he became overwhelmed with protection with one of the party members. It doesn't really work out with one of the party members not here.
Yeah, I know it.
As you make your way towards the bar, you find yourself in the lavish tiki bar all around you. Beautiful wooden ornate furniture that seems to rest nicely on the sands. You do take notice that, albeit it seems like a bright and sunny day where you are, there doesn't seem to be much of a change in overall temperature. As you approach the bar, you see the barkeep behind take notice of you. Ah, welcome to all of you. Pleasure and welcome to the Brass Flamingo. You all look very ill-nurtured.
Thanks, you big turd.
You look bad too.
Much obliged. What can I get for you?
You're getting better.
Thank you.
Maybe some wine for me.
You guys got like a signature drink?
We do. The Flaming Flamingo.
One of those.
Coming right up.
Do you have chocolate milk?
Don't know what chocolate milk is. But we
It's
do
fine.
have
She'll
sweet
have a
brown
milk.
milk.
Sweet brown milk sounds about right, Laura.
It's close.
Brown milk?
Yes.
Sweet brown milk.
Sweet brown milk.
Sweet brown milk. Okay. It's
What-
not brown because it's gone bad though, right?
No, milk doesn't change color. I mean, unless it's from a lizard.
Okay. So many things we've learned about milk.
It's the theme of the campaign.
I'll take
Milk
one
and
of
cloacas.
those. Jesus.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
And you,
Yeah, I'll
my
try.
satyr love.
Oh, I'll take a flaming flamingo too. Does it come with like a little umbrella?
It does.
Perfect.
The umbrella's on fire, but you blow it
Even
out
better.
beforehand.
All right.
And what about you, my Aarakocra friend?
I guess I'll try the flame.
Very good.
Attaboy, Bob.
Makes sense.
God.
Oh.
Okay.
And last but not least, what about you, my gray-haired friend?
I'll try one of those sweet brown milks as well.
A sweet brown milk as well. Very good. I will be back shortly. Allow me a few moments. The bartender leaves, and leaves you waiting there for a few moments. As you're waiting, Marius returns with a large satchel in his hands, a beautiful tanned leather. Alara, I believe this is for you, as he hands it to you.
Thank you. Amazing. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll just give him like 25 platinum. Here.
No, by all means.
Yeah. No, I don't care. It's fine. You can have it. It means nothing to me.
Very well
I'm
then.
a little sick there.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Like word for word.
Just a smidge.
I've arranged for the Countess to come meet with you, if that's all right.
Oh, that'd be great.
She should be
When
here
is she
shortly.
gonna come? Okay.
She will be here shortly. Might I ask, though, where are you all from?
Here and there.
Many places.
Not all from the same place, obviously.
I'm from Lunador.
Ah, here on vacation, then.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And how are you finding Hansor?
So far, this place is lovely. You have chocolate milk, or you guys call it something else here. Brown sweet milk,
Yes,
brown milk.
sweet brown milk, of course.
It's one of my favorite drinks, and you can't get it anywhere. So that's pretty much been the highlight of this trip.
I'm very happy to hear it. Well, hopefully you enjoy your sweet brown milk. And the rest of you, are you servants of Alara's, or...
No.
No, we're not.
Sure.
Although
whatever.
Lucy kind of serves her a bit.
No, but sorry, he hit in the head a while back. No, remember I'm her confidant.
Yeah, but I thought you're supposed to serve the ones you love.
That's very true and poetic. Oh,
So yeah, he kind of serves her.
Very well said. Well,
Hmm.
I've brought these for you as well, and he produces 6 beautiful, shining golden keys, each having a number on them. Here are your room keys. Each one has a number on them. It will coincide with the number on the door.
Thank you. These are beautiful.
Yes, well, they are just keys, but happy that you enjoy them.
You have to appreciate the little things, okay?
Yes.
Life will just pass you by. Time is always ticking. I will know.
Interesting.
she's a poet.
A very rich
Thanks,
poet,
Lucy.
perhaps. Even more curious. Well
I
then,
don't know why that's curious. A lot of poets are rich. If they're good.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
yes, well, enjoy your stay here. The Countess will be with you shortly.
Okay.
He walks away, and as he does, the bartender returns with your drinks. 3 of them being, well, very pinkish and purple swirled glasses, or liquids within the glass. On each of them rests a small umbrella that are all engulfed in flames. You'll want to blow these out first, before you take your drinks.
Thanks for the tip.
Is
Thank
this
you.
a slow type drink, or do you just shoot it?
Whatever you prefer.
All right, I'll blow out the flame
I'm just gonna chuck it.
without
Okay.
blowing out the fire.
Well, I blew it out.
Blew it out.
Pavel bursts into flames once again.
hardcore.
The phoenix has risen at the bar.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm used to being on fire. It's all right.
I'm gonna give Trix cheers.
All right.
Since
Cheers.
Pavo drank already.
Oh, I'm not accustomed to drinking. I don't know. I'm winging it here.
Winging it.
Son of a
Boo.
Shame.
All right. In that case, are we drinking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah, I'll
let us
grab my
all raise
sweet-
our drinks
Oh,
to the Flaming Flamingo.
Finish mine all.
Cheers to you all.
Flaming
Flaming
flamingo.
flamingo.
Hey, that's pretty good
Flamingo.
one there. Eli, that looks like it could be a flaming flamingo.
Right? It's got tropical vibes.
It's more like a peacock.
Now I need the
hey,
three of you
Lucy?
to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh no.
I went with the wine.
Constitution. Oh shit.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
That's a 4.
12.
Okay. The rest of you watch as they pour these drinks down their throats.
Mhm.
Eli, you slam down your glass, feeling a little bit of a warmth overcome you. Trix and Pavo, you feel the immediate effects of the liquor within the drink proper. The room starts to change colors in front of you
Jeez.
as almost a psychedelic tie-dye effect begins to sweep like lights all across the bar and the surrounding areas. You were all very drunk. Well,
Oh.
Pavo and Trix is.
With one shot. Damn.
Wow, guys, you see that? Is it just me or is it like blue and pink and purple in here?
I'll look at her weird.
No?
Yeah, right
Like
there,
you
See
Trix.
that?
No?
Trix, I thought you could handle your liquor. The hell's going
I
on?
can't. Nothing. It's not me, it's the room.
I'm just gonna have a death grip on the bar counter, just staring.
I was freaking out, man. He's freaking out.
Not sure what to do.
Until your next long rest, aside from stealth checks, all ability checks and saving throws will be done at disadvantage.
God. That laugh.
That is
That
rough.
That is.
Can
rough.
I cast disguise self on myself to have a Hawaiian shirt?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful.
And can you describe this wonderful Hawaiian shirt to us?
Well, it is like a light turquoise with maybe some, inspired by my drink. It's got some pink flamingos all over it, and then like a couple palm trees. And it's, the usual shape with the collar and some buttons, loose.
Very
big,
fashionable.
Just over top of everything I'm already wearing.
Okay, fair enough.
Should have worn my flamingo shirt today. I have the shirt you just described.
Hey, Lucy,
Yes.
you really like money, right?
I suppose as much as the next guy.
Doesn't.
Yeah, you can have this. And Alara will give him the bag of money.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I really don't care, but I know it means something to you. So if I can do something special for you, I'd like to.
Oh.
Are you trying to be my sugar mama? Not sure if you're familiar with the
What's that?
term.
Please don't
No,
make that
what's
canon.
that?
Please don't make that canon. Please don't make that canon. Please. Please.
In Boku, sometimes a well-off lady would take in what's called a trophy.
Okay, and that's where we're going to take a short break.
Did we just fade to black on a passing of coins?
Oh no.
Oh my god. I'm so glad we play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet. As Alara passes the purse of coins over to you, your eyes widen for a moment, shocked at the amount that she's just handing over arbitrarily. As you stretch your eyelids, you pull the muscles too far, and a sneeze begins to overcome you.
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
I had to work it in somehow.
Go. Eyelids.
So weird.
I don't know.
He's just like,
You've never done that before where you've just opened your eyes too
No.
wide and it made you sneeze? Well, thanks for making me look like the asshole. Just the eyelid sneeze guy is what the internet's going to know me as from now on.
It's actually something that happens to babies. When you take a baby outside and they see the sun, they're trained to sneeze. Or not trained, it's biological. They sneeze so they don't stare at the sun. It's a true
this is a thing. This is a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
My
So,
friends never grow
I'm
out
not
of it,
ready
so
to
But
be a
that's-
dad.
that's not what-
ergo, I'm a
They
baby.
just close their eyes.
Well, because they're stupid and weak. That's why we don't make them fight in tournaments yet.
It's true. That's a 23 for the sneeze.
23. Okay. Go ahead and roll another
See if it
D20. Go ahead and roll another D20 for me.
The 19.
A 19.
And I need to roll another one. Ah, fuck.
As you sneeze, a group of individuals all notice. As you kind of look up and see all these individuals staring at you, you watch as a little bit of a sparkle happens within their eyes. A few of them begin to approach you directly. Are you all right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I think it's... Where are my manners?
They all start to laugh around you. Excuse me, he says. Oh, what a treat. What a treat.
God, I hate this place.
But I'm okay now. So if you need
Well, if there's
something,
anything you need, yes, if there's anything at all you need, yes, of course, if there's anything you need whatsoever, just ask us, do you need money?
That's my thing.
No.
Who doesn't need money, Lucy? Who doesn't need money? Why not? Why don't you need money, Lucy? Why?
Because we are well off nobles in our own right.
Mhm.
And he's like kind of like
right, yeah.
nudging Eli.
Right.
What is
But if you-
happening?
If you'd like to go, I don't know, get a couple of palm fronds, it is a bit hot in here.
Of course, we would get that for you right away. And immediately the group scatters off into different directions, going to look
As
for
soon
giant
as
leaf
they
fans.
scatter. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Maybe they're attracted to mucus.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can use this to our advantage. I mean, this is clearly something with that sneeze I just had. But this is just going to make us look that much more,
Yeah.
Hmm.
upper class.
Hmm. So when people like you, do you like to take advantage of them like that?
No. I mean, look, these they seem like they wanted to. So who am I to? Don't judge me. I can see you judging me right now.
She's
Shit.
judging.
I'm not
She's
laughing
judging,
at Solar.
hardcore judging.
I'm not judging. I'm just asking questions.
Look, this is gonna help us save a friend. Okay, I wouldn't just do this anymore.
Okay.
I don't see
Yeah.
a problem with it.
Of course you
Thank you.
don't, Eli.
All right, Miss. All right, with the tone. Come on.
Yeah. How's your milk, by the
All
way?
right.
This is how I speak.
As the conversation
note's
of
great.
whatever the hell that is continues onward, Pavo, completely silent, looking around, terrified and amused at the same time. That's when you notice the most beautiful creature you've ever seen approaching you.
For me?
Is it a flamingo?
I was just gonna say that. I was.
Covered in soft feathers.
Ooh.
Little poke up.
A beautiful female bird person begins to walk towards you. You see a beautiful cobalt vibrant blue on her chest and her crest feather that rests atop her head. She wears a turquoise and pink gown that flows down to the floor as she walks gracefully, but with an air of power.
So,
Behind her, a giant fan of large feathers make up her tail. Greens and blues and yellows spotted like eyes, all staring towards you, Pavo. You have heard of this species before. The peacockra.
You did not. You did not.
Another fun fact: only the males have those big fans.
No,
Just saying.
it's not. I did research. It's not true. As she approaches you,
Birdologist.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
as she begins to approach you. Yeah, come on. You can. It's 2022, guys. Okay, listen. If peacock boys and girls want to have tails, it's fine. As she approaches towards Pavo,
and birds sweat.
possibly, a few individuals all bow towards her as she makes her way forward. She gives a proper nod slightly to each. Well, I haven't seen your kind in these territories for quite some time. What is your name?
Avo.
Pavo.
Sorry.
Sorry for what?
Yeah, he's tripping.
You are an odd bird.
I've
I
been
think
told.
my friend
sorry.
is just stunned by your beauty, right, Pavo?
Pavo is a phoenix.
I turn to Lucy, grab him. I got this. And then- okay. Trying to focus. Everything I assume is still swirling, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. Sorry, Lucy.
That was good.
Well,
Sorry.
I can see.
Let me try this again. Pavo.
Pleasure to meet you, Pavo. I am Countess Gigi.
Oh shit. Hey, we've been expecting you.
Yes, of course. She looks
Pleasure
over
to
to the
meet you.
bartender. Flaming Flamingo? The bartender cleaning out one of the many cups. Get him some water, please. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Welcome to my establishment. I
Nice to
hear...
meet you.
Yes. And you are?
My name is Ollie Sprocket, but do you know who he is? I'll point to Pavo. That is the rising sun.
That's what I'm saying.
And you.
My
It's
wings
quite-
spread like you sure am.
She raises her hand to push down your wings. It's all right. The effects will wear off shortly. Rising sun. And she gives a bit of a wink towards him.
Woof.
Hey.
I'll have that water now. I'd throw it on my face.
I've heard that there is a very large winner amongst you. One with, might I say, a very beautiful dress.
Hi, my name's Alara. And I'll curtsy and be like, watch this! And she'll spin, make the dress sparkle.
Make a performance check for me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Didn't she get a dark heart
Yep,
earlier?
Oh, yeah, and you had a dark heart
What?
earlier.
Someone gave me a dark heart!
I'll give you
So
one guess
mean.
who it was.
Who was it? I need to know who it is.
I'm not selling them out
Why?
Just take one
because I
guess.
want to reinforce that behavior.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 19s.
Wow.
And my performance is a +2. So that is a 21. My God, someone take a picture of this moment. One and only time.
Well, that is quite a beautiful dress.
Thank you.
And are these all your companions here?
Yeah, well, and I'm not sure. And she'll point at Lucy and say, I think he wants me to be like a sugar mom, but I'm not sure what that is. So, but yeah, we're all just friends.
I've played that game many a times in my life. Be very careful. Don't break too many hearts.
Oh, I mend hearts. I don't break them.
Very good. Have you already been offered your customary rooms for the evening?
Yeah.
Hold up my key. Yep. Right here. Thank you.
Lucy's just face palming at the whole encounter at this point.
As you hold the key up to her face very quickly and putting it back down, she smiles. Room 24. I might have to remember that later. Now,
Magic away!
As
I
someone
sure
that
hope
doesn't need
this
a wingman.
wears off fast.
Now, as is customary with our, well, best clientele, no matter how old or new, I would like to invite you all to dinner and a show for the evening.
Ooh, we've been hearing about this show.
Yes, it will be one to see. Have you ever
That sounds
seen
good.
the large lizards that roam the outer plains by Hansor?
No, I haven't.
No.
Well, you
The
will
lizard
be
show?
very much in for a treat then.
You look
Oh.
forward to it.
Yeah. Are there people that fight each other?
Well, not each other, but I wouldn't want to ruin the surprise for you, Alara. It is quite
Oh.
something to behold.
Sounds good.
Now, as customary as well, if you have any concerns or anything along those lines, we do have a concierge who would be more than happy to assist you in any way possible while you're staying within our establishment.
Ooh.
I've
Oh,
asked her to
okay.
join us shortly. I'm not sure where she is, but she will be here shortly for you.
What's her name?
Her name is Dari.
Sorry.
Yes.
That's pretty.
She is interesting, to say the least.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Alara, Pavo, I must take my leave. As the establishment
That's-
owner, I'm needed in too many places at once. But I would love for you to join me at my table for dinner tonight?
Absolutely.
Is that before the show or after the show?
During,
Just trying to get
my
our
dear.
timeline.
During.
Oh, during the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. And
Bye.
just as she says that, you hear a strange squeaking noise. As you see a tiny jungle goblin, very similar to Rekmesh. Long, golden hair that seems to be in a bit of a mohawk that's braided off to one side. It too has a strange overbearing of makeup, almost like clown paint marked across its face. Ah, here's Dari now. If you have any questions, she will be happy to be at your disposal.
Hi, Dari.
Hi guys. I'm Dari. I'll be your concierge for the evening, while you stay here. I'm sorry, I get a little nervous about this sometimes. Is there anything that you need or that I can do? Or I know lots of stuff.
Yeah, I have one thing. Oh, my voice got scratchy listening to your voice. I have one thing. Do you think that instead of being our concierge, we could just be friends today?
No.
Oh,
I generally don't like people very much.
fair.
I'm just here to show you around.
okay.
I think you asked wrong. Let me try. You smell awful, and I hate you.
Thank
Nice one, Ollie.
you very much. As is customary amongst our nation in this time. You, my friend, smell
I'm
like
bending over to smell him.
Jesus.
you all smell of the backside of a beetle, and I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
That's all right.
Okay. Neither am I.
Okay, well,
I don't.
What would you like to do? We have a spa here if you'd like. I can show you to your rooms. I can tell you about this land and all of the things, the inner workings. I know many, many things.
Do you know who's fighting tonight?
There are, I believe, 3 combatants tonight. All the typicals are Ruck and Rock. And a new guy, I don't remember what his name is.
You know what he looks like?
I haven't seen him directly, but they say he has a wooden arm.
Well,
Okay.
What are the chances someone else has a wooden arm?
pretty low.
Yeah, pretty low, Ollie. Okay. Is it to the
I'm
death?
sure Shade would enjoy meeting him.
What
Yeah,
happens
Pablo.
at the
Yes.
Good, yeah. You got it, Pablo. You're all good. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Usually they don't die.
Okay.
We haven't had one of those, and of course we have clerics on hand. If someone has to go down, we don't like to lose our assets very much.
So what happens to the loser then?
Well, they just lose.
But then do they get to go home?
No.
So these are like they live here, they're trained here, they're here
Yes.
to entertain.
Right.
All right.
Yes,
all
no,
right,
they're-
got
they're-
it.
Trained here. They live here for the most part.
Can
Okay.
we see them? Can we meet them?
Perhaps after the show? Maybe? if Countess will allow it.
No, I don't think. I mean, who are we to take a fight out of Shade's hands? Especially since it seems like things are kosher here.
I mean, yeah, if we get to talk to him afterwards anyway, and they say that people don't typically die and they have clerics on hand, and I'll be nearby.
We'll be here too. Worst case, we could just help.
Maybe they'll let us eye him? Is that awful to say?
No, whatever gets him back.
All right, well, unless anyone has any better ideas, I guess we could just watch the show, ask to meet the fighters afterwards, let Gigi know that we're interested in buying, and worst case scenario, we break him out.
Now, I
What do
don't
we
want
wanna
to
do
get.
in the meantime.
I'm sorry, I can't help but over here. Are you speaking of Are you speaking of the people here?
No.
Oh, you seem confused.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yes, mostly.
We were talking about like rock's a common name. We actually have a pet rock, and we left it at a pet.
No, she doesn't need the whole. She doesn't need the whole story, Ollie. And it's another. Rock.
Oh no!
It's another rock.
By all means,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of pet rocks. Some would call me a pathfinder. I love rocks so much.
Hello, rock lover.
But we have some time to kill, is what I'm understanding. Yes.
Yes, there's some time to kill. Yes.
All right.
Eli
Eli will.
I'm interested in the spa. I've never actually had flesh before, and I heard it's excellent for flesh.
Ollie, it's funny you say that. So am I. Why don't we
Interested
get
in the
some
spas?
get some wine and go to the spa?
That sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Does
everyone
anyone
ready for the
feel
spa?
weird about it?
I
Like,
feel weird right now.
okay, Pavo, yeah,
You know,
you feel weird.
actually, I think at first I agree, Alara. I was thinking that maybe it's not the best time to be indulging in a little R&R, but the spa might help with the toxins in our friends' systems right now.
That's
Might not be the worst idea.
Who's toxic?
Oh, no one. You're doing great, bud.
Okay.
Yes,
nothing wrong
Aarakocra
with
are
it.
As
not.
I grab your head. Thank you.
Aarakocra are
You're
not
welcome.
typically toxic,
Huh?
although
No.
they
all
can
right.
be poisonous in some places.
You're not. You're doing
not
so
this
good.
guy.
Let's get him over there.
All right. As you turn and begin to make your way to the spa, Dari
I feel
continues
dizzy.
to lead the way for you, spouting facts about the casino, Qatar, and just the world in general. She just seems to know so much.
Okay, concerned that we
We're
didn't ask
supposed-
enough
we're supposed
questions.
to ask her something. I don't know what to ask.
Shit, there's so many.
Well, there's like a lot of things that we need to know, but I just I'm preoccupied with Shade.
Quick, somebody.
Okay.
Dari,
I was
tell us a
wondering
joke.
actually.
Oh, that's a joke.
We need important information.
I was actually wondering if you had any information on some of the more historical sites around Hansor. Maybe, I don't know, famous cemeteries, or our friend Trix here is one of those kind of,
Oh, does she raise people from the dead?
No.
As
Oh,
I'm
okay.
dancing in my
Oh.
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, she's also
Me, dark and broody.
she's a poet, and she likes to do her writing in old, musty places like that. Do you know of any?
Oh, yes, there's quite a few historic sites in the area, which I will be happy to tell you right after we take a quick break. So,
Yes, please.
we are gonna go ahead and
Fuck. Hold on, my voice changer doesn't seem to be working properly. We're going to take a quick break, guys. Do a little bit of a refreshments and bio break. We'll be probably about 3 to 5 minutes. Go get your flaming flamingos. Go get your brown sugar milk. And Sherry Bombette, if you're out there, go make yourself some popcorn, my dear. Because the second half is going to be one to remember. With that said, guys, we take questions. If you got any questions about us, the campaign, the cast, life, the universe, anything in it, go ahead and drop them down in chats. And hey, if you've liked our faces so far, consider giving a follow, because I know we're close to 900. I don't know where we are right now on the list. We're pretty close. 898, 2 away. Well done, us.
Oh my gosh, so close.
We're almost there.
Yay.
We're almost there. But with that said, we're going to leave you for, like I said, 3 to 5 minutes. We will be back shortly. Stay tuned. We love your faces. We'll be right back. Hold on. I'm searching for the Be Right Back screen. There it is. I found it. Okay. We'll be right back, guys. See you in a minute. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So to quickly go through some of the questions that were asked in chat. First off, Mandari, sorry, not sorry. It's rough on the throat, ain't it, Dave? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yes, absolutely. I don't know how you do this. Do you think he'll always reference Sherry even in the new campaign? Vix, I will reference Sherry until we no longer play on this channel, which will be never. Is Dari secretly the mastermind behind the casino? Well, my friends, that might be a story for another evening. Lucy, what do you want more? The amazing lot of platinum or the sugar mama Alara?
Yes.
Good answer.
Safe answer.
Pava, what made you decide to drink the flaming flamingo?
When in Rome, I guess, just
Just riding the vibe, eh? I love it.
exactly.
It's like as you're abroad,
Okay, why are there so many questions about sugar mamas tonight, guys? My God. Alara, how do you feel about being a sugar mama?
I don't think Alara knows what it is.
Well, she's
So,
about to
I
find out.
Jesus Christ.
It's time to pay up.
I don't think she has enough money to sustain that lifestyle.
You've got like what, 800 platinum? Oh no, you just gave it all to Lucy.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
exchange
Just like candy.
for...
There's lots of candy.
Trix,
Yeah,
what is the
stale.
inspiration for the shirt? Have you been to an environment with that type of clothing exists?
Oh, well, sadly, no. But if somebody is having a tiki-themed party, I would love an invitation.
That's it. Announcing it right now, confirming it. Our wedding is now 100% Hawaiian themed. Everybody should be wearing Hawaiian shirts. I will be wearing a Hawaiian shirt. In honor of
No.
Shanks, I will have 4 buttons undone the entire time. And it's canon now. So, and I
no,
said
it's
it on the
not.
internet, so you can't argue with me.
I'm taking notes.
Thank you.
I mean, guys, marriage is about compromise. So how about one dress shoe, one flip flop? Just
Right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Has to.
The whole theme is going to be life's a beach.
Jesus. Okay.
Shade, what made you hesitate from fighting the guard?
I guess a moment of weakness.
Fair
Oh.
comment. Eli, no stealing
Wow.
yet? You waiting around for the fates to do something to you first?
No, he doesn't want to mess anything up for Shade and get us thrown out, and then the group is mad at him and wah wah wah.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
plan too.
Yeah.
But
Right.
And last but not least, oh no, there's one more. Buster, are you prepared for another weekend of clenched butts? There is grooves. There's grooves in the chair right now. I think I wore down some of it from, well, you'll find out on Saturday if you join us. If a lizard is milked in the dark, is the milk still brown? I think,
Oh.
Crash, that's one of those tree fall in the woods questions. We never really know the answer to it, but yes. Okay, and that's all we've got. All right, perfect. That's it. I'm crashing it. It's in the name. Sorry about the burning. Fair enough. All right, and back to our episode. Having made your way to the spa, you find yourself in one of the only roomed areas in this entire casino, a small building that sat off to the side. As you entered into it, you see more of almost an underwater aquatic theme all around you. Bubbles seem to magically float through the air, never popping. Along with it, you see a number of strange creatures that look like they're from the sea, but don't seem to breathe in water as the room holds only air. They look as though long, almost football-shaped bodies with strange bluish tentacles that wave down at the bottom like jellyfish. 2 eye stalks that pop up and kind of circle around as they look around, attentive at all those who are in the spa. One of them approaches you, and without moving its mouth at all, you hear a voice inside of your minds.
Welcome. Welcome to the spa. I'll be your host for the evening. Now,
Who said that? Who said that?
there is me right here.
And a single tentacle pod comes up and starts waving towards you.
Oh yeah, these they're a little weird to get used to at first, but flumps are okay. They'll talk inside your mind.
All right.
A little
Okay.
uncomfortable.
What? I talk inside people's minds all the time, Eli.
Yeah,
Maybe those
I don't
people
know,
are
it's a
uncomfortable.
weird feeling.
Yeah, and they always seem so comfortable when they reply.
They do.
Would you like to take a dip at first?
Is that what you
Sure.
recommend we do first? I've never been in a spa before, so I don't know
Yes.
the order of things.
We put minerals and things inside of the water. It is very cleansing.
Cleansing.
Molly, we've been in a bathhouse before. It went
That's-
really badly.
Yeah, that went horribly. I don't think that was a relaxing experience.
It's okay, Ollie. You have the thing that made it, not so great. So I think this will be a more than pleasant change.
All right, and I'll just strip down and go
Good.
into the water then.
As Ollie immediately strips down and begins to walk into the pools that saturate the ground all around you. Ollie, you feel a wonderful warm sensation completely wash over you.
Sorry.
You feel... Jesus Christ.
Wow. Rob, I don't even know anymore.
Feeling the warmth all around you, you kind of dip down and just spread out, letting yourself float on the water.
Oh, he's feeling the effects of the pool. It's a little bit magical.
Sounds lovely.
Come on in,
What
guys.
kind of-
This
what
is
kind of magic?
Great.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And she begins to strip down as well as she enters into the
Ooh.
water.
Okay.
No shame
All
here.
right.
Okay.
All right.
Our strip.
Cool.
All right, yeah. Strip down. I'm gonna run in and like cannonball in.
If there's room to fly up a few feet before I drop in.
All right.
Belly
Lucy,
flop.
are you getting
Yeah.
in? Okay.
Undressing
all-
completely normally and walking into the
As you all walk into the water, you feel the warmth the same that Ollie has. Each of you get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, that's helpful.
Also concerning and in a play
Yes.
mindset.
Yes.
Very concerning. Very concerning.
As You float around for a little while. Dari begins to swim over to Lucy.
You said you had some questions about the historic sites around Hansor?
Yeah, not so close, please. I was, just wondering about different, we kind of would like to go spelunking in our free time here. So any deep catacombs or anything of that nature.
There is some caves along the outer wall, but you must be careful. There's many bats, just so many bats.
Oh, wow. Shout out, Mandarin.
Right. Do you have any specific knowledge of the maybe some tales about the cave, or we like a good story?
Not so much stories of the caves, but the most historic site is probably in the center of the lake. The Temple of the Scions. They are the first here.
The Temple of the Scions. Okay. Can you tell me more?
Yes, the Scions are, well, if you've seen any of the armored individuals that hang around throughout Hansor, you'll notice them of the purple tunics.
Okay.
They are the Scion Knights. They are the guards and the town's keepers.
Right.
However, in the center of the temple, those are where the Scion bards complete all of their prayers. It is said that when Hansor, before Hansor was Hansor, there was an individual that arrived here, carrying a strange lantern with him. He was the one to raise the temple up. He fought off some of the large lizards that canvass around the plains of Hansor. Individuals started to come to him for protection in the area. That was the birthing place of Hansor itself.
And which direction did you say this was from, what this lake is?
Well, the center of the lake, in the middle of Hansor.
Oh,
if you came by ship, you would have seen it.
Oh, the bay.
Yes.
Center of the bay. And it's sunken. Is that
the temple? No.
correct?
It floats on its own above the waters.
Maybe it was that tower that we saw. We saw a tower.
Oh.
Yes, we did.
Yes, but it has a sad, sad fate. No one is sure why, but every year we select a herald by way of lottery. That individual is kept to reside over, as well, the leader of Hansor for the year. At the end of the year, the poor individual is sacrificed to the waters of the lake. It is said that a beast resides underneath.
But your current leader is a boy.
Yes.
Child.
Yes.
You would sacrifice a child.
That is our way.
What happens
Anyone
if you don't
over the
offer a
age of 10,
sacrifice?
anyone over the age of 10 is entered into the lottery, as long as they are residents here.
Little much.
That's why they kept asking us if we were visitors.
Oh. When is his rule meant to end?
A few
How
weeks
long
from
has
now.
it been?
Of course it is.
A few weeks.
Yes,
Well-
many are looking forward to a new herald.
I
As you-
understand that.
Probably learned once a week we get new rules from Herald, the Herald.
But aren't you sad to lose the life of the Herald now?
No. It is a great honor to be named the Herald.
What is the, as I think my friend was trying to ask, what's the consequences of a lack of sacrifice?
There has never been a non-sacrifice. Some have tried to run before, but the Scions ensure that they are back in time.
So you don't even know what happens if you don't do it?
Well, no.
Why did you start doing it in the first place then?
It was to ease the burden of the beast below. You see, once a year, the water drains completely from the bay. You hear the noises and screams from below. Once a person is sacrificed to it, the yelling stops, the water returns.
Why not just kill the beast?
As no one knows where the beast lies, just deep below the waters.
Well, if you don't sacrifice to it, then shouldn't the expected consequences the beast comes to the town? In which case you can kill it?
I am but a lowly concierge. That's something to be taken up with the Scions.
Who leads the Scions?
The Scions lead the Scions.
Oh.
They're collective.
Yes.
Hey, what else do you guys know about that first guy who showed up here with the lantern? What was his deal?
Surprisingly
name?
enough, not many know the history. There is nothing written down. It is said that the Scions sing their songs, but the bards stay to the island in the center. No one ever sees them. They are quite mysterious that way.
Where's that lantern?
Again, we do not know.
Interesting.
However, these are all tales, legends. Who knows what is true and what is not?
Well, we just like a good fable.
Hey, do you know anyone by the name of Dalmar in town? Or a
Great
delusionist?
question.
Delusionist?
Let's find out.
A delusionist. You mean an illusionist?
He's pretty... It might be a mix-up in words. Do you know an illusionist named Dalmar?
I knew an illusionist named Kyle.
I think we either need Dalmar or delusionist.
I'm sorry, I cannot help you with that. However, being your concierge, I will make that my top priority right away for you.
Oh, could you just make sure it's on the down low? We do want to surprise him. He'll be so happy that we came to see him.
Well, I am...
So he can't know.
I'm quite short. Is that low enough?
No, like just, don't try to be sneaky when you're asking questions so that so that word doesn't get to him.
We don't want him to know that we're looking for him because we're planning a surprise.
Yeah.
Ah, a party. Very good.
Mhm.
I will ask around, as they say.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, there's no time like the present then. I have a mission for you all.
She begins to get herself out of the water. Robing? Robing?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As she looks back, gives a nod, and scurries off.
All right.
Well, nothing to do now but wait.
I keep drinking my wine that I brought in.
I splash Eli.
Hey, watch it. You're going to dilute the wine. Come on.
No, have a little fun, Eli. You've been so tense lately. Let the spa
No.
take you.
Rich people make me nervous, man. They're everywhere at places like this. I don't know.
Yeah, you're with us.
I
We're
know,
not
I
rich.
know. It's just the environment.
Okay, well, we're here.
My
Just
wine's
be with
making
us.
me feel better.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad. You should try a chocolate milk sometime, though. It's great.
I believe
Sure.
next time I will try that one instead.
How you feeling, Pavo?
Yeah.
Much better now. I apologize for my actions.
Oh,
Oh, what was wrong?
Oh.
I thought you were great. I liked your confidence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You seem to have made quite the impression.
Oh yeah.
I just hope it wasn't the wrong one.
I
Don't
think
seem
she
like
liked
myself.
looking
you.
for your room number. Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna leave your door unlocked or what?
Or what?
Yeah.
For what?
Or
What do you mean?
What?
Dude, I'm a young bird. I don't know this shit.
Oh, are we going to teach Pavo about the birds and the birds?
Jesus.
Were
Well,
you at
I
all
think-
interested in the possibility of some consented coitus?
What?
Oh, it love works too.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking
that's what I
about-
meant. Love.
I would enjoy company, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I think she
Ah.
might want to come over and spend some company time with you.
That would
And
be
on the
most
bright
pleasing.
side, you have your head together now, and in comparison to your introduction, you can't do any worse.
We'll see about that. Don't challenge me.
If these waters have healing properties, then Eli, I don't think that wine's gonna do anything for you.
I guess that's true. Thank you for pointing that out, Ollie.
It's the process.
Well, I'm starting to get a little pruny.
Yeah, and no, chat. I'm not going to play out coitus, okay? That is initiative I never want to roll.
Do an acrobatics
This is a
check.
fade to black session.
Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
Well,
So how does the cloaca work again?
No,
damn
Rob, you're in a timeout. That's it. You're done.
goddamn pain in my cloaca right now. Anyway, Shade. Oh,
Next
That's a
t-shirt.
good transition.
and the steam arises in front of you while you tell Pavo about coitus. After sitting in contemplation for about another hour, the door creaks open once more as the same individual in black leather garb and leathers makes his way towards you. Get up.
I will stand up.
He'll move out of the way of the door, taking out his sword once more and pointing you towards the direction. Out.
Wow. I thought I might go left, and I walk out.
He leads you down a darkened corridor before you get to a single room on the left-hand side. He motions the sword towards the open door. In there.
We walk through the door.
Wait.
I won't walk through the door.
He'll grab you and turn you around, and as he does, he begins to unshackle the bindings around your wrist as he turns you around once more and with a heavy shove pushes you through the doorway before closing it behind you. Within the room, you see 3 small benches, 2 on either sides, 1 directly in the middle. On the opposite side of the wall, you see a plethora of weapons, as well as a small pile of leather armors that sit on a nearby table. You see two individuals in the room with you. One is a beautiful, green-skinned, almost Amazonian-like half-orc woman. Long, beautiful black hair with two small tusks that stick up on either end of her bottom lip. She seems to have already put some leather armor on as she looks at the balance and weight of a particular sword. The other individual, a hulking, what looks like a giant pile of rocks put together. His entire chest bare, also made from stone, as he holds a large mace in his hand as he waves it up and down.
Huh. So I guess you must be the new guy.
I guess you're Rock.
That's what they call me.
They
This
call
here?
me Shade.
Well, I'd say it's a pleasure to meet you, but given the circumstances, Shade, we're about to know each other very well.
So what's happening next? As I put on some armor, or I look for some armor for me.
Without looking up from the weapon, the woman speaks. We fight. Do you know how to wield a sword?
I'd rather wield too, but yes.
Well, do what you must to survive. That is our only mission.
Are we fighting each other?
We don't know.
don't
We never know. They lead us to this room every night. They force us into an arena where we battle. Sometimes each other, sometimes other opponents, sometimes creatures of all sorts. Your guess is as good as ours.
Does everybody come back usually?
Not always. But they bring us back if we fail. This is your life now, Shade. Get used to it.
Wasn't much of a difference from before.
You are a warrior then.
Yeah. I've been in my share of battles.
Good. We'll do our best to keep each other safe. However, if there's multiple targets, then pick one and kill it. Understood?
That's usually what I do.
Good. She reaches for one of the swords on the rack and tosses it in your direction. Will
Gotcha.
this do for you?
Just the buttons. Move it around. Yeah, that should do. And I look
Good.
if there is a second one on the rack.
There is a second on the rack.
Alright, then I'll take it too.
Okay. As you stand in this small room with these individuals, you begin to hear a noise off in the distance. At first, it sounds like hooves stomping across pavement. It grows louder and louder until you begin to recognize it is that of cheers.
It sounds like we're going to have a full night tonight. Best to keep your dancing shoes on, Shade.
Yep. We'll see about that. As I finish strapping my armor.
Okay. As you begin to prepare for the battle that lies ahead, back at the spa, You hear within your mind's eye.
We are preparing for the dinner soon. If you have been invited, you should start collecting your things before you go.
Should we change, or are we okay to go like this?
Naked? Really not.
No, I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Oh, I'm sure what we're wearing is fine.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to change into, really.
My usual attire is pretty nice looking.
Plus, who knows, things might get hairier than expected.
Yeah, every
Fair.
time we put on nice clothes, bad things happen.
That's true.
There was one time we put on
Actually.
nice clothes.
And something bad happened.
Yeah.
100%.
But we looked great.
Get dressed.
Yeah.
I do my best to try to shake the water off all my feathers so I can dry a little quicker so I don't look too bad.
He's gonna get us all soaked. It's like a
Yeah.
wet dog. Like,
Yeah. As you gather your belongings, making sure that all of your items are with you, as well as your armors, clothes, and weapons, you make your way out of the spa and back to the iron door. You now see the door is wide open with individuals walking in.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna walk in.
Make our way.
Show my ticket.
Do we have her?
I don't have a ticket.
I know. That's
the room key.
the room keys are taken.
Look how VIP we are.
Yeah.
Walking through the doorway, you're met with a large set of stairs that heads downward. Making your way downward, the corridor now opens up into a massive arena.
Hmm.
Directly in the center, you see a large ring coated in a soft sand. On either sides, you see multiple portcullises made of iron. As you begin to look around, you immediately notice at the very center, higher to the top of the seating, you see a large table that seems to be sectioned off from the rest of the crowd. Sitting within it is the Countess.
Can I ask a layout question? At any point, are we walking like on level to? Oh God, I'm sorry. I have so much brain fog. The arena.
Like the pit.
Yeah, the
Fight-
pit.
like a
thank
fight
So
you.
you're
area.
you're
Yeah.
never level with the actual pit. You're always looking down. So think of it like a coliseum kind of thing.
How far are we from it?
How high up are you?
Yeah,
About 20 feet.
yeah. Mm.
Is there anywhere we can
Can I
place some
see if I
bets?
can? Can I see if I can? Oh, I'm gonna hurt somebody, but I want to try it anyway. Can I see if I can toss my dagger down there and get landed in the pit?
Right now.
Or-
How?
I mean, you can certainly try.
Yeah, you said
Uh,
20 feet.
Yeah.
In a range of 60 feet.
Yeah.
Just toss it down there, just in case, guys. Come on, it's an
Oh yeah,
insurance
it's
policy, just in
totally
case.
normal. Totally normal to toss your dagger in the middle of the
We're in a
stage.
coliseum full of people.
Yeah.
You are in a
just wanna
coliseum full
try
of
it.
people.
I'm not trying to throw it at anybody. Just like inconspicuously, almost like I'm throwing out some trash.
Okay, so you want to kind of like walk beside the railing and drop it down. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, yes. I want to
Okay.
do like
I throw my
sneakily.
trash like 20 feet away, usually, when I drop the package.
Okay, but are you throwing daggers around, Trix? Come on.
I'm trying to.
I'm being
dro- I'm-
sarcastic. I'm saying it's ridiculous that I would never throw a piece of trash 20 feet.
I'm
Nothing
just-
but net. All right. Well, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
16.
16.
Oh, but I have advantage. Don't I? No, I don't.
Where's that
No,
on
it's
stealth?
Only on
only?
stealth.
I
On
was on
stealth.
stealth, yeah.
Yeah. You seemingly drop the dagger down into the arena. From what you can tell, doesn't seem like anybody saw.
Cool.
Nice.
However, it is an arena full of individuals.
It's all right. It's mine.
Okay.
Call it back.
Are you okay? Where are we going to now? Are you going up to meet with the
Just
Countess?
I'm
Yeah.
literally just following people, and I just.
Okay. As you make your way up to the booth that the Countess sits in, she stands upon your arrival. Ah, new friends. Please, welcome. Sit. Join me.
Hey.
I'm
As you-
gonna make a note not to sit right next to the Countess.
I'm gonna
and
try to
give-
sit
and
next to
give
you.
Pavo and I.
I'll understand that, and I will make my way, bow to her, and then wait for her to take a seat.
Okay. As you all sit, you do take notice of one empty chair. Well, we have another guest that's going to be joining us shortly. I hope you don't mind.
I'm so traumatized. Fucking empty chairs.
I hate empty chair. As long as he's not smoking a
What?
cigar, we'll be all right.
Be one of two people. I feel
Yep.
like.
Yep.
the fuck?
Daddy's
Who's
home.
coming? Who's the guest? What's their name? Tell us all about them.
He is a dignitary from a far-off land.
That he is.
He'll be arriving shortly. But please,
Kind of far off land.
not too far. But
Okay.
feel free to enjoy some of the drink. I've already ordered some wine, as well as your brown sugar drink.
Thank you so much. That's so thoughtful. Thank you.
She puts her hand on top of Pavo's on the table and pats it.
Mhm.
I just got you some water, if that's all right.
That's perfectly acceptable. Thank you.
As you all sit and begin to enjoy your drinks, you hear the trumpets start bellowing out loudly, indicating that the show is about to begin.
All right.
A toast.
Of course.
I feel
Toast.
like I have the strength of 900 men today.
Oh, shit. Well, in that case, absolutely. I will raise a glass to that. And to all of the new trippers out there, welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome.
Welcome, y'all. That next tier, though.
Soon enough, my friend, soon enough.
I'm quick.
As servants begin to approach, they walk up with table filled or with platters filled with food of different variety. What looks like an entire boar being brought up to the table. As they place it down, they begin to cut it up into small pieces as they hand it out on plates to all of you. With everybody with food in front of them, you begin to look down upon the arena, and as you do, you take notice of the rumbling noise made by the two large portcullis that begin to pull its way up on either sides. An announcer begins to call out, "Ladies and gentlemen of the Brass Flamingo, welcome to tonight's dinner and a show. As per usual, our combatants this evening will be taking on a mighty challenge. But first, let us meet our combatants. Shade, from your end, you watch as one of the portcullises just beside the large rack of weapons begins to draw itself upward.
Well, that seems to be our cue.
Ruck,
Showtime.
whipping around her sword. Let's get this over with then.
Quick question: do we still have the anti-magic colors or no?
You do.
Okay.
Also, as the crowd is applauding for the combatants to come in, I'm gonna put my 2 fingers in my mouth and let a nice big whistle go. I am hyped for this battle.
Very well transitioned, actually.
Yeah, good job.
Was.
You all watch as 3 individuals begin to make their way from the right side of the arena. One, a large, rock-made individual, which some of you would recognize as an Earth Ganassi. A female, half-orc, very large and towering in her own right. And last but not least, your friend with a wooden arm, holding 2 swords in his hands.
All right, let's go! Yeah, yeah!
I don't know. I should cheer or be horrified.
He'll be
We should
fine.
act like we don't know him.
Oh,
Kinda
Iron
watching-
Man for everyone for the whole
I'm
fight.
basically watching out of the corner of my eye, Gigi, and I'm gonna mimic whatever she does, type deal.
Oh no.
She sits proper.
Mirroring.
Same thing.
A very good strategy.
Mimicking is one of the like
choose,
strongest forms of
peacocking
flattery.
instead.
I can't peacock, but you know.
Jesus. You mean a peacockra?
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Not yet.
She looks on with approval down at the arena as she slyly says out the corner of her mouth, "You know, you should be watching down there, my friend." As she kind of glances over in your direction, giving a bit of a sultry eye.
Were you staring at her pecker?
I sure
Oh.
was.
God damn it.
Ollie.
Fucking Christ. The announcer booms out again as the crowd begins to simmer down around him. And our combatants for this evening will be facing off against some of the legendary creatures we see in and around Hansor. The mighty Allosaurus. As he says this, 3 large, stalking lizard beings on 2 feet begin to make their way into the arena. All 3 with collars, large collars around their necks. Some being pulled as if by mechanics, attached to the ground in front. They snap at each other and towards the crowds. The portcullis begin to fall down. And before we begin, of course, a word from our beloved Countess. A magical light begins to shine in the booth, directly onto the Countess. She stands. The crowd begins to simmer all around. Yes. Welcome, my beloved guests. Thank you all for your participation. And most of your money. A few snickers around.
Oh.
As per our typical dinner evenings, our combatants will put on a furious show for us this evening. I, for one, am interested to see exactly how they make out with these creatures. And of course, our newest combatant, the man with a wooden arm. Will he surprise us or not? Let the show begin! And again, the crowd erupts all around. Down at ground level, Shade, you see these 3 towering creatures in front of you. Massive jaws filled with serrated teeth, large sharp claws on either hands, as well as their talons on their feet. You huddle around the other 2, Ruck and Rock.
So, Ruck, your call.
Without moving her eyes, Shade, take the one on the left. The rest, Rock to the right. I will take center. Whoever goes down first, protect the others and assist in them. If we do this together, we should be able to survive this. And with that, the chains fall from the Allosaurus's neck. They begin to storm towards the 3 of you. Shade, please go ahead and roll me some initiative, please.
I need popcorn.
What are the
right?
odds? Did we get to bet on this?
That's
Oh
a
my God.
15.
A 15. Okay.
Oops. Oh.
2 of the Allosauruses taper off and start to sidewind around either side. The one in the center bolting towards Ruck. Without hesitation, Ruck rockets off towards it with her blade drawn. Rock letting out a little bit of a howl as he storms towards the one on the right. The one to the left now beginning to make its way towards you, eyeing in directly on top of you. As it does, you position yourself. As it leaps forward towards you, making an attack. Does an 11 hit? Oh, wait.
Nope.
Hold on. I did that wrong. I guess I should pull up the sheet. Does an 17 hit you?
Oh, yes.
17 hits you. It leaps into the air, coming down on you with 2 large talons as it scrapes down upon you. You take 8 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh.
Sorry, strength.
24.
24. As the creature tries to jump over top and push you down to the ground, using your momentum, you try and push back the best that you can. It doesn't seem to knock you prone as it skids back a little bit from you. You're up. What would you like to do?
All right. How big are they?
They're probably about double your size and height. Or sorry, like your height and 3/4.
Okay, so I will try to move around it to the back and hit behind its leg.
Okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
19.
19. You pivot around the creature, and as you do, thrusting out your sword to the left hand or to the right hand side, moving around it. Go ahead and make an attack at advantage.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 absolutely hits.
That's 9 points of damage.
9 points. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I will slash again with my second attack.
Okay.
Same spot. So that's 12.
The first attack, as you swing wide, you catch it just on the backside. It lets out a howl as it whips its tail around. It throws you off balance a little bit. You try to make a second attack, but it doesn't seem to connect. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'll go for my third. That's 14 to hit.
14 absolutely hits as you jump back from the tail swiping behind you. You leap once again forward, sword in hand, coming crashing down on the front section of the creature.
Oh, that's 9 again.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I will action surge and take another turn.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's an 11.
The thrill of combat has completely overtaken you. You are immediately reminded of the strange individual that you met in Boku, offering to engage in the fighter pits of the bar known as the Streams. You feel a rush overtake you. You, my friend, have been inspired by none other than Cross himself. If you'd like to go ahead and
Thank you,
reroll.
sir. That's 15.
15 absolutely hits.
So that's 6 damage.
Okay.
So my second attack, I will slash at it again. That's 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And third and last attack.
God damn it, fighters get a lot of attacks.
That's 15 to hit.
15 hits.
And that's 8 points of damage.
Okay. As you come at the creature with a flurry of barrages, both swords swinging wildly towards the creature, but yet with pinpoint accuracy. You find cut after cut as you cleave through the heavy hide of the strange Allosaurus creature. It begins to bleed profusely from all of the cuts and damage that you've done upon it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's it. Brace for impact.
Now, glaring at you, it takes a large bite towards you. It pierces through your defenses as it catches you just on your shoulder, unable to move out of the way fast enough. It crunches down. You feel its jaws piercing through your armor and into your flesh. You let out a little bit of a whimper, but not to worry, no one else heard it. You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Right.
As it lets go, the taste of blood now seeping into its mouth. You see its eyes become bloodshot with the glory of battle within its eyes. It goes ahead and takes another swipe at you with its claw. Easily able to parry back, pushing back the claw. Go ahead and make your next attack.
You're round. All right. That's a 16.
16 absolutely hits.
That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That's a 27.
27 hits.
And that's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And the last attack, it's a 27 again. And 11 points of damage again.
As you parry back, you use your momentum, pushing off your back leg, flying towards the creature with both of your swords drawn directly at its midsection. You find the perfect balance directly into its chest, plunging to both swords directly into the center of the creature. It lets out a ferocious roar as you pull out your blades, blood shooting everywhere from the creature as it falls to the ground, dead. Looking around, you see the other two creatures still in combat with Ruck and Rock. Which one would you like to go up against, if any?
Rock and Rock. Who is next to me? The middle one was the half-orc woman,
yep.
right?
Yep.
I go and help her.
All right, tree guy.
The Countess looks over towards Trix. Ah, an avid lover of the battles, I see.
Yep. I'm just like eating away.
I'm glad you were enjoying yourself. Trix, was it?
Yep, that's me.
Very good. Very good. Well, enjoy both your food and the show. I know I am. As you leap into action, Shade, the half-orc takes a large slice out of the center of the creature. It kind of throws itself back and raises its head, letting out a vicious roar. You have just made it in time. What would you like to do?
I'll flank it and try to hit it.
Okay, go ahead and strike with advantage, my friend.
That's a 13 to hit.
13 to hit? Absolutely
Yeah.
hits.
All right. That's a 6 points of damage.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Oh, good. Yeah, sure. 2 more attacks. One step there. Oh my god, 12. 12 to hit?
No.
No. 11 to hit. Forget.
Okay.
That's it.
The first attack you're able to hit, no problem. However, the creature, now noticing you are flanking it, waves back with its tail, pushing you back slightly. You try and make 2 more attacks against it, but it just falls out of reach from your range. Ruck continues to battle against the creature as it now reaches down and grips upon her neck as well, or attempts to grip on her neck, catching it just on the side the same way that the creature had bit you before. It pierces down beneath her leather armor. As it lets go, you see a rocket of blood spurt out as her hand goes slightly limp, dropping the sword to the ground. The creature now turns towards you and takes a wild slash of its claw against you. It catches your midsection. Scraping through, you feel a little bit of the talons catch underneath the leather. You take another 8 points of damage. With that, looking over, you clutch onto your chest. You now see Rock barreling in towards the other lizard laying on the ground at this point as he comes in heavy with his mace atop the creature. He wildly swings towards it, but the creature moves far too quickly out of the way. He smashes down on the sand as you see bits of sand fly up all around it, around the mace. You're up. What would you like to do?
Raging, but I'm no barbarian, so I'll just go and slash at it some more. Oh my god, that's a 12. 19. That's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And 19 again. And 6 points of damage.
Okay. Slicing through, more bits and chunks of meat flying off to the side, more blood now spilling out on the sands, mixing down into the sand, giving a horrid auburn red stain around the ground all around you. Ruck picks up her sword in her other hand, attempts to attack the creature, and fails. Creature now turning and taking another claw attack against you, Shade. The first misses. As it swings, now tries to take a bite attack against you once again. And completely fails entirely. Rock now picking up his mace from the ground again, hoisting it up, and tries to smash down on top of the creature. Creature moves out of the way too quickly again, does not hit. Shade, you're up again, my friend. Go ahead.
Let's jump away from the hit of Rock. I'll try to slice it a bit. 19.
19 hits.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
That's 25. That's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's the 14.
Okay. 14
Hit.
points. Yep, that's a hit.
No, 14, yeah. That's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. In that case, Shade, tell us the tale of how you downed your mighty foe.
Well, I was slashing at its leg, and as it takes a knee, I slide under its belly, just open it up, and let all the guts splatter on the ground.
Oh, amazing.
And-
Go ahead.
When the head falls down, I just take my sword and just push it through the eye all the way to the brain. Just to make sure.
Okay.
I lick the sword.
As you slide underneath the creature, holding up your sword, you drag it down the center as guts begin to spill out. The creature lets out a small gurgle and gasp as it falls over directly to the side, spinning around and thrusting it through the eye of the creature. You can feel your sword almost tickle its brain on the outside. Pulling out your sword, you raise it to the sky as the entire crowd once again bursts into a loud roar of cheers all around you. As you take notice.
Yeah. Go Shade! Shit.
Fuck.
As you take notice of the eyeball that still stays on the sword itself.
Gross.
Summon my dagger back.
The Countess stands clapping at the victory won.
I will take my sword and go like this, just to make the eyeball just like fly away from my sword into the crowd.
Okay. You watch as a group of individuals all try and grab for it like a baseball going foul ball in the middle of a ball game.
Oh, God.
Oh, murder hobo.
One individual holds up the eye. Yeah! The crowd once again cheers around him. The announcer speaks up again. A well-fought battle by all combatants. And a cheers to the victors as everyone holds up glasses. The Countess as well holding up her glass with a small smile. And so concludes our show for the evening. Thank you all for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your dinners. Hopefully it wasn't too gruesome and gory for you. We might have Allosaur on the menu tomorrow. Ruck and Rock just kind of look around, dropping their weapons to the ground. They turn and begin to make their way back to the portcullis that you came from. What would you like to do, Shade?
I walk there too, but I keep my weapon with me.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to kick Alara's foot and nod towards Shade. And if she doesn't get that, I'll whisper in her ear, you should let him know we're here.
Okay.
Right here?
I was literally just gonna yell, so I'm so glad you whispered to me. All right. Do you think I can do I need hands to cast
Don't know,
sending?
I've never used that spell.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Sending. Verbal, somatic, material. So I need hands. Okay. Can I stealthily try and cast sending?
I'll start speaking to the Countess while she's doing that in like the opposite side of her. So even if I have to get up and walk over to a different side of her, I'll just kind of nonchalantly be looking around the ring and stuff while I talk to her.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Sorry, I was muted. As you begin to speak towards the Countess, you hear a familiar voice. Many apologies, Countess, for my tardiness. There was business to... The voice stops. As all of you look towards Lucy, who seems to be aghast.
Oh no.
As you turn to see Senator Vander now approaching the table.
Oh man.
The two people that I was saying, he wasn't one of them.
I know.
One of the people I thought was showing up.
All he misses his dad.
But that, my friends, is a story for another evening.
Of course it is.
Got a week to stew on that one.
Oh, I got a week to stew up what the fuck I'm gonna do to that. Great.
For those who have stuck around to the very end, thank you so much. For the hype trains, for all of the subs and bits, guys, thank you so very much. As always, we will be having our after party in the Discord. If you want to come hang out with us for a little bit, we will be there shortly. And again, to all of the new trippers who have joined us tonight, thank you for making this possible for us. Because as much as it would be fun to do this at home and at our table, it's a hell of a lot more fun with you guys. But with that said, numerical value, we will go ahead and someone will drop Discord in there for you, or multiple people will, either way.
Be to it.
Of course you did. A little distracted.
Well, Crimson beat both to it.
It's true. Crimson is always on it.
Mm-hmm.
But as always, my friends, before we leave you, until next week, to all the adventurers out there, whether you're gambling, spending ludicrous amounts of money, or find yourself in a fighting pit, captive, beyond your control, I beg of you all, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you in the next one, guys.
Bless you.
Take care.
Bless you.
Wow,
Roll a D100.
Just screw up my whole outro, why don't you? See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys.